Good morning.
Hey, what's up good people? My name is YellowMotion and welcome to the continuation of my top 8 most anticipated video games of 2018. Games that I'm personally looking forward to see, play and experience. And I kicked off this talk series with my selected games in my first video, where I covered the first 3 games, number 8 through number 6. So make sure to watch the previous video if you haven't done so, as this one will continue with the remaining games and my own top 8. Alright, let's begin and continue.
YellowMotion presents Five.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
You're toast!
Spyro, the little purple yellow horn dragon, is back with its Reignited Trilogy, coming this September, featuring the original 3 PlayStation games. When last year the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was released, many gamers around the globe saw how great and faithful of a remaster and remake it was as a full complete package, featuring all the 3 games by representing and respecting the designs of the characters, the mood, setting, sound and look of all the Crash Bandicoot games, just as we all remembered it back in the 90s. Nothing was reinvented or reimagined, but that's what we all wanted to see and experience, and go on this nostalgia trip and remember the memories that we had back in the 90s when we played these games. And since the Crash Trilogy, the internet has been full of requests to bring us one other jewel in gaming of the 90s, and that's the original Spyro Trilogy made by Insomniac Games. Which they are currently working on the highly anticipated upcoming Spider-Man game exclusively for the PlayStation 4. But Spyro the Dragon was their first game that set them on the map, just like Crash Bandicoot was for Naughty Dog. 2 companies that over the past 2 decades grew in their portfolio of great and unforgettable titles with iconic characters. And without a doubt, both Crash and Spyro were really groundbreaking in many ways in the 90s. With their great level design, art style, humor, the music, they were really the most important and influential games as far as 3D platformers. And here we are right now with Spyro's Reignited Trilogy. 3 iconic games originally made by Insomniac Games are now fully remade and faithfully represented in the way they were. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. Fully powered and made in Unreal Engine 4, the game really shows its beauty in its lifelike, joyful and colorful colors. It just puts a smile on my face every time I see the Spyro trailer and see it in action. Just like Crash, I've always enjoyed the Spyro games, and I'm sure that this remake of the 3 Spyro games will do justice to the spirit of the 3 original games, as just like the Crash Insane Trilogy, the Spyro games really deserved to get a remaster. I'm sure we all will go in a big nostalgia trip and will remember the great memories we had when we played these games on the PlayStation 1. And it's good to see that both Crash and Spyro are back and are looking better than ever before. And I can't wait to play it, as September is surely gonna be a great month for gaming, as the Spyro Reignited Trilogy is surely a title that needs to be in your collection, as it will be in mine.
4,
SOULCALIBUR VI.
The wait is over. Let's begin.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Announced at the Game Awards 2017, Tekken director and producer Katsuhiro Harada and Motohiro Okubo came on stage with a special message. We all know Harada from the Tekken series, but apparently Okubo, who's been working on Tekken 7 as a producer, had something to say. As Harada introduced him on stage, he was ready to take fully charge on a new project. And that project was none other than SOULCALIBUR VI.
Utilizing the lessons I learned on Tekken 7, I'm ready to fully take charge of a new project. Tonight, I'm here to announce the next chapter in Bandai Namco's regionally fighting game saga. Before we leave the stage, I have one question for our fans out there. Do your souls still burn?
Powered by the Unreal Engine 4, and for the first time available on PC, SOULCALIBUR VI is the 7th installment in Bandai Namco's Soul series. Although it's SOULCALIBUR VI, this one is a reboot of the series, which will cover and revisit events from SOULCALIBUR. And apparently development began over 3 years ago. We've already seen a great cast of returning revealed characters, such as Mitsurugi, Sophithia, Ivy, Nightmare, Kilik, Zasalamel, Shanghua, Siegfried, and newcomer Gro. And there is still more to come, as more characters will be revealed before release. The SOULCALIBUR games have been known for delivering great guest characters, and we've seen it many times, starting with SOULCALIBUR II, which had Spawn, Link from the Zelda series, and Heihachi from the Tekken series. But we've also seen Kratos from God of War in SOULCALIBUR Broken Destiny, Darth Vader and Yoda from Star Wars in SOULCALIBUR 4, and Ezio from Assassin's Creed in SOULCALIBUR 5. And with SOULCALIBUR VI, the great list goes on, as none other than Geralt of Rivia from the Witcher series joins the cast as a guest character, featuring his own well-known stage, which makes Geralt a first-time appearance on a game outside the Witcher series.
Come on, let's do this.
Just like Tekken, I've been a long-time SOULCALIBUR fan since I played the very first game on PlayStation 1. And when you think of it, it's been 6 years since SOULCALIBUR V came out, which didn't get a lot of good reception from the media and its fanbase. But let me ask you this, when was the last time you played and enjoyed a really great SOULCALIBUR game? Not just a good one, but a great one. You see, my all-time favorite SOULCALIBUR games are by far SOULCALIBUR II from 2002 and SOULCALIBUR III from 2005. So that's more than 15 years ago since I really enjoyed a great SOULCALIBUR game. And with that, you can imagine how much I do look forward to a great SOULCALIBUR game. And I surely want to see that to be SOULCALIBUR VI. As SOULCALIBUR VI looks to be a very promising game with many goals and features set by the developers itself, such as delivering on a complete iconic roster and new characters, revamped gameplay, and an epic plot-centric story. But the Soul Calibur series to me always was about giving you a good balance between its very fun and engaging gameplay and its entertaining story and rich content with its various characters. And not to mention, ever since Soul Calibur 3, it has literally one of the best character creation, customization modes I've seen in a fighting game. Period. As you could literally create any character you would like. Yes, it was so in-depth. So I hope that it will make its solid return with its in-depth options. So if there is one thing that I would like to see a solid return of, it's definitely that. So in short, look guys, I'm looking forward to this game that really seems to be something on its own, yet has the best parts of all the Soul Calibur games, while adding new features to it. And the great cast so far with its characters, it all looks to be very exciting how the roster will shape up with more reveals down the line for this year. And although I am very excited for the game and the gameplay looks top notch, I'll still hold my final judgment until I play the game on release and see what the game has to offer in its full package. But besides that, everything from what I've seen of this game, it all looks good. So I do look forward to it. And yes, my soul still burns.
Suffer my bloodlust!
Three.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Your mind's made up?
Yeah. It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was officially revealed at E3 2013, and 5 years later, it finally seems to be coming out this year. As of right now, we still have a release date set for 2018, without an exact date. The story takes place after the events of Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance, and this game will finally conclude the series, Dark Seeker Saga. It features an older Sora as the main protagonist, who sets forth on a new adventure with Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Riku, and Kairi, and like you would expect, many other Disney characters. We know that Square Enix likes to take time with their games, and we have noticed that in the recent years. However, they are capable of making beautiful games, and the pressure on Kingdom Hearts 3 right now is so great that they really have to take their time to truly deliver on it. This can't go wrong. There is no room for failure on this one. My very first Kingdom Hearts game was Kingdom Hearts 2, and by that I got into the series back in 2005. That's 13 years ago. And just to put it simply, Kingdom Hearts 2 was truly one of the most amazing, unique and joyful game I've ever played. It's literally a magical game where you're on a magical adventure, and it's one of my best childhood memories I have. Just seeing all my favorite Disney characters interacting with each other, as well as the Final Fantasy characters, was truly something special, as the whole unique story of the game pretty much combined the entire Disney lore and characters, where you would go through many different worlds and pretty much relive all major Disney animated movies that were big hits at that time. And with its incredible and unforgettable worlds, the characters and the dialogues between them was truly something special and a blast to see.
Guys, let's go! Your Majesty! If we stick together, we're unbeatable.
Know this. A heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
Riku!
As you would pretty much relive your favorite moments from the Disney animated movies, where everything just felt so right. The blending of the various worlds, where each one had its own art style from the animated movies, combined with the typical Final Fantasy design characters with the well-known Disney characters, was just a great thing to see, as everything just felt so natural, as the two worlds really felt like they were belonging to each other. So in my eyes, Kingdom Hearts 2 was the best Disney game ever made, and it pretty much is the Avengers, where everyone comes together to fight for a cause and interact with each other in a very beautiful and magical way. And not to mention, a great and unforgettable soundtrack, which set the mood pretty much for each world, but also delivered on its epicness in its various battles.
For this.
And it's no surprise that Kingdom Hearts 3 will also deliver on that notice, as we can expect a game packed with creativity, fun situations, funny dialogues, and many interesting gameplay possibilities around the various magical worlds, all to make it a big, beautiful, unforgettable adventure. It's just something you have to experience for yourself. It's a jewel in gaming.
新入りか？君たち新しいおもちゃなのか？
おもちゃ？
さっきのモヤモヤのことを知っているのか？
あれはハートレスだよ。
ハートレスは前からここにいたのか？
いや、最近になって現れたんだ。
Over the past 5 years, we've seen quite a few trailers featuring gameplay and worlds of Toy Story, Monsters Inc., and Tangled. But there is surely more to come, as it will feature the worlds of Hercules and much more in the final game. And I can't wait. But yes, we've had to wait for a very long time, but the game is now slowly but surely getting closer, and expectations are high all around the place. But for the time being, we assume that the game will appear this fall, and with that idea in mind, it will not be long before the PR and marketing machine of Square Enix will start, and I think it surely will happen at E3, with much more new info and media. As really, E3 2018 is the best opportunity to make that final push with a final release date and start the countdown. So whether the game actually comes out this year, we have to see. But make no mistake, as one thing's for sure, guys. If the game comes out, it will undoubtedly be a fantastic, marvelous game.
存在しないものをどうやってこの世界に呼び戻すというのだ。ロクサスを復活させるということは、ソラ、お前は結局闇の力を使うのか。
There you have it, folks. We've reached the end of the video, but I'm not done yet, as I have more videos covering my other remaining most anticipated games of 2018 that I do look forward to, all leading up to my #1 choice. I hope you had a good time watching and enjoying this video as much as I loved making it for you guys. And if you want to see more, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, click on the bell to receive all notifications when I upload a video, as more gaming videos shall come. And finally, what do you think of the games that are featured in this video? We all have our own personal tastes and interests in gaming, which makes me really curious to know what your most anticipated video games of 2018 are and why. So let me know what they are. Could be your top 8, top 5, top 3, doesn't matter. The best way you see fit. Let me know and discuss it with the others in the comments below, as I really would love to reply and read them all. And you can also find me on my social media pages at YellowMotion. Alright, that's it for this one, folks. It's been a good one. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon on the next one. Peace.